It's Monday, November 9th, 2020, and this is your weekly look at the latest Altos research data that came in over the weekend for the entire U.S. real estate market. Each week, Altos tracks every home for sale in the U.S., all the pricing, the changes in pricing, all the supply and demand, and we make those analytics available to our customers so that you can see the trends in the U.S. housing market before it becomes available through the traditional data channels. For the realtors in our audience, if you are interested in using market data more skillfully with your clients, we've recently published an ebook on the topic, super comprehensive. It'll help you build your business as you are able to share more and better information to guide your clients. There is a link in the description below, so click on that link to get your copy. All right, to the data this week. Median home price in the U.S. is unchanged last week at $349,900. Every week, buyer demand just keeps prices elevated. Here it is almost Thanksgiving, and the deals just keep getting done. So normally this time of year, you could see home prices are retreating a bit. So the delta right now from previous years keeps growing. We're currently at 9.4% higher than last year at this time. Prices are actually virtually unchanged in the last 5 weeks. You can see in the red line, it went horizontal here in the last 5 weeks, hovering right there around 350K. When you'd normally expect the market to be cooling each week for the winter. It's 2020, what can I say? When we look at the annual comparison of the newly listed cohort, remember this is the pricing each week of the properties that came to market that week. This week there are 54,000 properties newly listed, for example. That's roughly normal volume for this time of year, which is good. The prices of this newly listed cohort is one of my favorite leading indicators for the real estate market. Houses that get listed for sale this week use all the information on the deals around them. So sellers and listing agents know like that the house down the street got multiple offers and went over asking. So this one gets listed a little bit higher. In aggregate, this tells us exactly where demand is in the market. So new listing prices normally peak at the end of May for the end of June, July 1 peak of the normal home buying season. In 2020, of course, demand has stayed elevated all year. So the prices of the new listed cohort is staying elevated also. Now that the holidays are upon us, I would expect new listings pricing to recede a little bit. However, this week is unchanged from last week at $309,900. It's like truly remarkable. Demand supporting prices. So remember, if a house comes to market in November, maybe it gets an offer in January, it closes in February, then you'll see that those transaction prices in the data, in the traditional data in March and April. So what you're seeing right now in this new listed pricing strength is that the headlines for the entire first quarter and into the second quarter already have strength built into them. So barring any like crazy exogenous impact, you can already see a lot of the home price trends for 2021 in this data. Each week, of course, we've been tracking the total available inventory. This week, we're down to 524,000 single-family homes on the market. It's 1% fewer than last week, which is a normal week-over-week decline for November. So, you know, the new supply is a normal volume, and the transaction rate is about a normal volume as well. It's just that the purchasing demand is keeping the prices elevated. So 1% fewer than last week. We've been hovering about 41% fewer than last year. And so that's the crazy support. Total supply is just so tight. That shows no signs of increasing. Still looking at April for any signs of reprieve for the home buyers in the crazy tight market. So that's the data for this week. As always, visit altosresearch.com for full details and latest data. Realtors, don't forget, if you are interested in using market data in your business, the link below in the description to download that new ebook will give you a ton of resources. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, to make sure you'll get these and other videos each week. Thanks, friends. More next week.